We got more of the best alternative in the Tri-Cities coming up here for you, so stick around here on 88.3 CJIQ. It's definitely been a wild ride. Definitely nothing that I expected coming into it. They say broadcast radio, but really you're getting into anything from podcasting to sales and promotions to marketing, and it just opens so many doors for you.
The industry is looking for someone who can say yes every time they ask a question. And that's my goal, is to make sure that you can say yes. If someone looks at you in the industry and says, can you do this? Yes. Can you do this? Yes. Can you do this? Yes. And that's why we're continuing to update the courses here, continuing to update the program to match the industry, because we are successful when you are successful.
We cover social media, podcasting, announcing, news.
Any type of audio production, video production, and we also do content creating.
It's a much broader program than I ever thought it would be.
With the skills that you learn in this 2-year program, you truly can have a career that you love.
I really want to try content creation like YouTube or Twitch.
My favorite part is on air, and I never would have imagined that because I was very introverted before.
Maybe you were the person in the classroom that was super shy, okay? Maybe you were the person in the classroom that was super loud and told all the jokes. It doesn't matter which one you were. Once you come into this program, you figure out where you fit.
Most people love being on air, and that's kind of where they want to go. There's so many avenues to take, and creative writing is definitely one of them.
So I chose this program so that I could not only get the 2-year diploma, but I could also work on my stage presence, deal with my stage fright a little bit, learn how to talk behind a mic before I learn how to talk to a camera, and just learn what makes a good segment.
One of the areas that I love the most is podcasting. This course actually teaches you the basics of how to create content, how to create the script, how to craft the audio, and even make that full scheduled production of the audio for your podcast.
We understand the importance of reward when you are working through school, because some weeks are going to feel like a grind. But what's really great about this program is the reward comes so quickly, even in first year, when you get to go on Q2 and you tell your friends you're going to be on, and then they listen and they're texting you because they just heard you. Maybe you voice track a shift, which means you pre-record it and you're in your car and you're listening. All of that happens, and I remember the first time it happened for me, and it's scary, it's really fun, and it's just kind of a moment.
For CJIQ News, I'm Isha Sidhu.
They play the roles that match the industry. So it could be mornings. You could be part of a morning show. You could be the host, the co-host, the news anchor, the sports anchor. You could be handling the social media that day. You could be behind the scenes doing production.
Where you actually get to practice all of this hands-on and experience what it is to be in the life of a radio personality.
That's what's fabulous about all the tools we have here. It matches the industry. So when you complete your second year, you will be able to jump into a job and hit the ground running.
Your teachers have in-field experience and also know a lot of other people. So if they find a spot for you, you can get in right out the gate.
Conestoga College, being part of Waterloo Region, we actually have 8 local radio stations. Students have done field placements at those stations. People who work at those stations will be teaching you in the classroom. People who work at those stations have hired grads from this program.
I was fortunate enough, one of the teachers here at the program gave their opportunity to me, and I jumped on it right away, and they put in a good word as well, so I was able to get a nice promo job out of it.
So not only do you get to hear what you can do, but you also tour the stations, you make those connections that are so important in our industry, and it's just one of the advantages of being where we are.
The opportunities here are amazing. You get to work like hands-on with industry professionals. I'm doing a field placement with the Conestoga campus in Waterloo to help cast for their esports team. I'm super excited to do that. I've also got a placement in my hometown.
You can get so many different talents from radio. Like, you can do podcasting, voice work, anything really. It's a lot. Like, it's not just one thing that you have to focus on. You don't have to go there after. You get a lot of skills.
Do it. Sitting on the fence is definitely what I was doing at the beginning. I wasn't too sure if this was the right move for me, but I love music. I love talking to people and being out there. So if you're an extrovert, it's a fantastic opportunity for you to continue to be an extrovert. And even if you're introverted, it's a great way for you to open up.
And now that I've completed this course, I'm I'm in love with being behind the mic, talking to the community. You get to listen to great music all day. Like, it's a win-win for me.
If you're considering the broadcast radio program, consider what you want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do, that's okay too. If your interests are simply audio production, social media, I talk a lot, so do I, it's okay. This is the program for you. This is your chance to come in. You learn so many skills that truly what you want to do after 2 years, you can make happen with the skills that you've learned and polished in 2 years.